Welcome everyone, thank you very much for joining me today on my latest Daily Liverpool News Show. I'm joined with Sam, absolute legend, mate. What a great start to the day. Jurgen Klopp has signed his new Liverpool deal until 2024.
Good morning from Melwood. How can I say it? I think we should bring the line, subtitle, breaking news. Do we have it? Good. Then we decided to continue what worked so far not too bad. We agreed a new contract until 2024. That will be good news for some, not so good news for others. Sorry, but you can switch the channel off now. For all the others, here a few of the reasons. We love it here. That's first and foremost. It's a wonderful club. We really feel home. We meanwhile understand most of the people, and I thought that's a good moment to continue this thing. And the club was interested as well in that fact, and so we did it. It was not a difficult negotiation, I think, but maybe we have to ask Mike Gordon again about that. But I felt really good during that time. We could keep it quiet and secret, which is exceptional nowadays. So this is the first time that I say it, and I thought you are the right people to hear it. See you from now on even more often.
Your thoughts, mate, and everyone, make sure you do get your comments in the comment section below. What's possibly your favourite memory of Jurgen's? I think it will be last year anyway, just gone. But what a great news to have.
Yeah, started the day off with a bit of a bad one with
something
else that also got voted in today. But no, fantastic news having Jurgen Klopp coming back. 2 more years adding on to his contract, another 4 years of Jurgen. Couldn't be happy, but I think it's very timely the fact that Gerrard's just signed also signed a contract extension today for getting him up to 2024 at the Ibrox for Rangers.
Yeah.
Gerrard 2024?
I think Jurgen, it'll be possibly, mate. It's great that both of them have signed new contracts. They're very, very stable at the clubs. They're doing great. Jurgen, obviously, off the back of the Champions League last year. Liverpool getting better and better every season. From where we used to be, obviously, under the guidance of Roy Hodgson and everything, we've seen some dark days over the years, mate. But the improvements has been so vastly obvious, hasn't it, in terms of the way in which we've got better.
I mean, you look at the side Klopp started with, and the players we were playing under Roy Hodgson and times like that. It was really dark trying to... it wasn't a good place to be, but thankfully now we're at a place where we've got quality players being linked with phenomenal signings like Mbappe 2020 was a big one for a while.
Sancho as well has been
Well, it looks like we're going to be signing that Minamino from Salzburg, which is a quality signing. I mean, he was very dangerous against us in the Champions League games.
Yeah, I mentioned that yesterday. That's going to be a great signing, mate. And I think a lot of the journos have said this deal has come about due to it getting announced, due to the factor of potential signings coming in. I think they wanted the reassurance that Klopp was going to be there at the club for the next 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, he is a massive selling point to the club because, I mean, you look what he's done with the likes of Henderson or Andy Robertson. I mean, relegated players like Andy Robertson, Shaqiri, Wijnaldum, they're all like quality players. Like Wijnaldum's one of the most respected midfielders now, Ballon d'Or nomination. And same with Andy Robbo, possibly the best left back in the world now. But they were relegated players. That Klopp's built up. So it's fantastic to see that you signed a new deal because it is definitely a pulling factor, him being at the club.
Shout out to Michael Edwards as well. I think Jurgen Klopp said today a lot of the work behind closed doors has got to be not down to him, but Michael Edwards and Michael Gordon as well. Obviously the owner, he's made the right. Both of them have made some great decisions anyway. I think Jurgen texted me saying, "Is he watching?" But yeah, no, it's great from club's point of view. I think as soon as the day they decided to get Jurgen Klopp in as manager, that was the first step in the way in which, credit to FSG for the appointment to Jurgen at the beginning. Really, I think they
ruefulness to just axe Rodgers after was 13, 14 did great, 15, 16 wasn't as good, and then obviously it was a big decision to just completely cut ties and get Klopp in, but second and on. And I think as much as the United fans don't want to admit it, they are jealous. They don't want to be.
They wanted Jurgen prior to him coming to Liverpool, and they don't want him.
They've got him now, even now, they've gone through how many managers since?
A lot. It just proves how fortunate Liverpool are. Like, obviously, just got to enjoy every single day that Jurgen's at the football club, and I think a lot of fans out there around the world were left scratching their head really prior to the news. Anyway, would he sign a new deal? That's cast any doubt that he wasn't signing a new deal out the window anyway. But I'm just excited to what the future does hold, mate.
Because there was a big worry going around for a long time that we wouldn't be getting in another. That he'd be leaving in 2 more years, and so it's 2 more seasons. Who knows what we'll do in that time? And then we'll be getting Gerrard in. And personally, I don't think he's ready for the job yet. I do think he needs a bit more time to develop, and I'm glad he signed a 2-year extension at Rangers as well.
Yeah,
I do think it's the best decision for all round, because I mean, I personally love Klopp to stay and do a bit of a Ferguson and have a empire.
I think he'll be at the club for, I think it comes around about 9 or a decade, just close to a decade at the club anyway. And that's I want Jurgen Klopp to win title after title after title. Because this year, if we can, last year was a big statement, not just the football club, but for Jurgen Klopp as a manager, in terms of there was question marks over it, not from us, but from outside the football club. Oh, Jurgen's a serial loser.
If he can go on and win it this year, he'll cement himself as not only as a legend, but I think he will change the game. Because at the minute, a lot of teams are too hung up on sack the manager, try and get someone in to hold us out for the season. Just standing. And it's been happening too much, with Klopp showing that given the trusting it, given the time, trusting what he's trying to build, and given the years to do it. He can build something. I think that's a good sign for managers in other jobs, saying, look what Klopp did, I want to do something like that. And I think it is a good thing for football to have him have taken the time to build something proper up, unlike City that have just gone out and...
absolutely spot on there, mate. Nail on the head, really, is the consistency in terms of playing staff, management, decisions at the top. Not just Liverpool, obviously Bournemouth of Eddie Howe. I think he's probably one of the longest serving managers in the Premier League. I think clubs have got, especially like United, Arsenal, are struggling now to replace great managers, especially because Liverpool, you never know, but we've got to enjoy them now. But when you've got consistency and results and everything, you've got to reward. Because Jurgen, obviously, when he was at Dortmund, he won 2 back-to-back Bundesligas in the back end of his career anyway. But
Champions League with him as well.
But I think that was the time for him to go. Then he knew when his time was up. But at the minute now, Jurgen, when the statements have come out, he has talked a lot about today. He knows himself. He's so happy at the club. Him, as from a personal point of view as well, his family are very settled at the football club. Him personally doesn't want to leave, and that just shows how happy and content.
Did you see the video that they put out?
Oh yeah, I would have put. I've probably we're recording this after anyway, but the announcement video will be at the start of the video anyway, everyone. So, but yeah, it was a great video.
Fantastic, like the way he was speaking about it, he's saying it's almost like a love affair with the club that he's got. Like, he's saying now the reason why we've chosen to do this, and he used the word "we," which also makes me think he must have got the rest of the coaching staff to also agree to an extension.
Yeah, Pep Linders and Peter Cripes.
The whole team, everyone was there. But it's like they're saying, we just love it here. We love being here. We love what we've built. We've had some great times together. And I think just that says a lot about not only him as a manager, but Liverpool's club and what he's been able to build up with the fan base, the players, the philosophy of the football that we do play. It's like there's a love affair there between Liverpool and club. Yeah, I think they are built for another.
Absolutely possible, and the connection is not just important if you don't live in Liverpool or you live around the world. I think Liverpool is very much a family club, very connected. Jurgen Klopp is very much the spearhead of he just doesn't look at the technical staff behind the closed doors, looks at the kitchen ladies, everyone connected to the football club, whether that be fans or whether that be people in and around the football club in the background, to ground staff and everyone connected. We're one big family, and together as a football club and the players, the camaraderie, everyone's together. If we move in one direction, we can achieve greatness, and the Champions League was a big statement, and it's just it is the start of.
Well, he was getting back to Champions League football after we lost it under a terrible bit of play with Rodgers. Like his first mission was getting us back to Champions League football, and since he's been with us, we've been back-to-back Champions Leagues, and then he was building a team that could get us to the final. That's 2 years running now. We've been to the final.
Yeah.
Then it's a team that could win it. We've won it. Now it's a team that can try and retain it and get the Premier League, and we're taking steps. I mean, look at that. We're getting crap. I mean, we're playing a bit crap, but we're getting wins against teams where we've ended up drawing against in the past. Like, we'll be playing amazingly and we end up losing by a cheeky goal at the end, or we end up not breaking through, but we're able to start playing dirty and winning dirty.
Yeah, it's the football.
He's developing the team every season to be able to take that next step and that next step again. It'd just be interesting to see if we do win it this season, can he retain that?
Yeah, it is very hard for teams. City, hats off to them, over the last 2 seasons. It has always proved winning the title after the season after is very difficult, mate. But I tell you, I think there'll be no one more determined to knock someone off their perch than Jurgen Klopp. I think he's looked probably from an outsider.
Pep,
because I think if Jurgen does win a couple of titles in the next couple of years coming, fingers crossed, I think Ferguson might come out of retirement and start managing Manchester United again.
Because it was kind of weird listening to Ferguson praise Klopp and Guardiola, saying how great they are and how much how they've reinvented the game and that. He was kind of weird to hear him talking nicely. He must be in. I'd like somebody to go and check on him. So I don't think he's well.
Yeah, he won't be happy anyway. But from a professional point of view, I think as Liverpool fans, as much as we dislike Manchester United, but in terms of what they were doing as a football club, it's something that we admired and we've got to respect that. But United fans are exactly the same with us. Now we're going in the right direction, and it just proves how important appointing the right man is. And in terms of, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
The right man at your management position.
It's everyone, isn't it? Yeah.
They've got Ed Woodward, who is god awful at what he does. He just goes and spends big money on big names. He doesn't know football. He's look on the flip side.
Michael Edwards
should have a trophy alongside
statue
outside. A statue outside.
Get him one built.
I mean, we've bought Salah and Minamino if we get him, and Robertson for the same price we got rid of.
Coutinho is
it's like Kent. Cody,
Jordan Ibe, Kev Stewart,
Solanke, and it's like we paid the same amount of money getting rid of all that, but spent that money on bringing in some of the most world class talent.
It's clever. It's clever business.
20 million for Solanke is just a joke.
Yeah, absolutely spot on, mate. Everyone, so let us know your thoughts. Drop a little video in it here anyway. Of Dave. Dave's letting us know his thoughts anyway.
Hi guys, Dave here. Dave's LFC Chats. Okay, what news today? OMG, what news? Christmas came early today. If you're a Liverpool fan, of course. Jurgen Klopp has signed a new extension to his deal. He will be at Anfield until 2024. I'll say it again, 2024. Wow, I cannot believe it. It's like Christmas has come early. Yesterday, less than 24 hours ago, we heard of Takumi Minamino from Japan, Red Bull Salzburg's flying winger. Liverpool had released his release clause of £7.25 million, and looks like he's coming in January pending a medical. Not only was that a beautiful present, but the big present at the back of the tree this morning, Jurgen Klopp signs a new deal to keep him at Anfield till 2024. It's unbelievable news. It's Christmas come early. My God, we are absolutely in dreamland, guys. This project just keeps going. Big shout out to FSG, of course, and Mike Edwards. The Klopp Meister till 2024. Huge game tomorrow, of course. All I want for Christmas is 3 points against Watford at Anfield. That's it, guys. Klopp, new deal. This means more.
But everyone, I'm so happy. We've got a big game against Watford coming up, mate. It would be, but I think it's come at the perfect time, really. Christmas, it's a lovely Christmas present for all the Reds around the world.
Yeah, the only thing is with Watford, new manager. They want to go out and prove a point.
Nigel Pearson, what's your thoughts on that scoreline? What do you reckon?
It's going to be not 2-1. I mean, it's the easy bet this season, isn't it? It's 2-1.
Yeah, but it's the thing. Liverpool, off the field, you got the decisions right, and by the looks of it, I'm excited to see what the future holds. And everyone forget about whether Klopp's staying. He's staying for a lot more, 4.5 years more longer anyway, and just enjoy the footy and how boss Liverpool are playing, mate. But future's looking bright. But nice one for coming on, mate. Everyone have a quality rest of your day. Let me know your thoughts and drop your favourite Jurgen Klopp memory. Is it if you had to think of one, just that makes me happy. Like it was the Joe and who was it? Liverpool versus Norwich, or was it when we at Carrow Road, the 5-4 mental game?
The Lallana winner.
Yeah, just when it was a Saka or Lovren knocks his glasses off.
Benteke smashed his glasses.
No wonder he got sold at the end of it anyway. Those glasses probably cost you quite a bit of money anyway. Obviously, I think the football club was the deal was on the wall really, in the background, because I know the football club did buy Jurgen Klopp at his house. The club obviously, So I think if
rent-free living,
that indicated that there was a potential deal in the background anyway. Everyone,
he's living rent-free in 3 places. He's got his house in Liverpool. He's living rent-free in Pep's Head, and he's living rent-free in in Ollie's Head as well.
I think, absolutely love it, mate. But yeah, what a day! What an absolute quality day anyway. But it's been Boss bringing the news to you, everyone. But I'll see you later for tomorrow for another episode. But if anything else breaks anyway, the Minamino deal looks like that's going to be completed in the coming days anyway. It's just passing his medical anyway come January. But I think Jurgen replied to a Japanese reporter. The Japanese reporter was like, and Jurgen replied something in relation to, I might be seeing you. Well, it looks like I'll be seeing you a lot more in the coming months anyway. But it's great. And it talked about Shinji Kagawa, obviously the ex-Dortmund player anyway. But that is looking all good. Not Kagawa, Minamino anyway. That being, well, I'll see you everyone. You never walk alone, lads.